Welcome to the Bay Area Business Podcast with Joseph Blackman. Twice a week, we highlight the people behind the businesses in the San Francisco Bay Area. Take your next step to success while being inspired by the journeys of others. Be great, be unforgettable, and be you. Put a big smile on your face as we begin the show. In 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Bay Area Business Podcast. I'm here with Jeff Willis, the owner and chief official of the Officials Outlet in Martinez, and they take care of the best team on the field or court. Jeff, tell us about your business and how it adds value.
My business adds value to the gentlemen that are trying out there every day. Primarily right now I'm dealing with primarily baseball officials. I do a little bit of basketball as well. I've been a baseball umpire for years. I had some connections to the embroidery industry, and they found out I could do hats. So for about the last 5 or 6 years, I started doing hats for one association, and then it kind of mushroomed into doing for like 5 or 6 associations. And now, last year I branched out to doing all the apparel for baseball umpires and basketball officials.
Nice. So if there's any referee in the area, they can come and talk to you and get outfitted for their season, game, or for their whole crew, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's a quirky, I guess, request of a referee? Because they pretty much wear the same uniform.
Well, the basketball referees do pretty much wear the same uniform. Baseball guys, it's a lot more more variety in terms of the different color shirts, hats, and combinations that we wear. I have to say the quirkiest request I had was from a gentleman who was in an emergency and needed a pair of pants. The only problem I had is that his size was 56.
So, yeah.
I don't go that.
You don't go. Was he a basketball referee?
No, he was a baseball.
Okay. Good stuff. I know a lot of the football referees, they get their sleeves redone, kind of make them a little bit buffer.
Oh, yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
Is that common?
Yeah, you know what? There is a basketball guy that I sold some stuff to that does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Some ins that they fit a little better.
Yeah, nice.
He's a guy that football official.
Hockley. Ed Hockley, He's like as big as a D lineman, but he's referee.
Right. Right.
So I like how you say you take care of the best team on the field or court. So the refs, I mean, they are a team, and they have to be at their best every game, or else the game will go awry.
Well, and the first impression that you get is when you walk out on the field floor. How do you look?
Oh, yeah.
That's important.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you look professional?
Yeah.
You got to set the standard.
That's true.
Act professional, look professional.
Yeah, that is true. I guess refs aren't really in the public eye, but
coaches know.
Yeah, coaches know, and us players, we look at them too, like, hey, are you? Who's this? Exactly. So, what's a story of it could be a failure or just a speed bump along the road?
Well, the interesting thing is that speed bump. I wouldn't call it a failure. Is after I opened up a franchise. In respect, even though I have a background in accounting and business, running your own business is entirely different than book learning and working for a corporation. The deal with that was what was interesting about that, and I won't take in terms of a failure, was that the industry changed as I opened up the shop. There was a lot more internet back in 2004. People really just started buying on the internet.
Yeah.
And the assumptions that we went into weren't, after a couple of years, weren't really true in terms of pricing and margins and those types of things. That really hurt us in terms of I had a fixed overhead to go into.
Yeah.
But yet the margins that we got into
they shrunk a little
bit there because of basically the pricing of buying through the internet and some technological advances in the industry and things like that. So I actually ended up closing it about 4 years later.
Okay. Yeah.
It was a good experience. I learned a lot. I also learned through that, though, that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And own a business and so on and so forth.
So you got bit by the entrepreneur bug and not going back. I love it. So what does the word competition mean to you?
Competition?
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's fun?
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good answer.
I love to know what my competition is doing. And one of the advantages I have doing what I'm doing is that now I use the internet to see what my competition is doing in terms of how they're pricing, how they're advertising. And that's as I look forward with this business. But I'm still in the infancy of it. I spent this last year sorting it out, determining what products and this and that, where I want to go with it. But by looking at the competition, I could see where where I can make my niche.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know some people, they don't like to look at their competition. Some people do. I feel you should know what your competition is doing, but don't really dwell on it.
Right.
Because if you're clicking on their site every day, you're wasting a lot of
It's
time.
just awareness.
Just awareness. See where the prices are at.
Yeah.
See if they got any new tips or tricks for marketing, advertising, stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah. But competition's good. It gets me out of bed every morning.
Yep.
Yeah, bright and early. So what's your plan for growth in the next year? Or do you plan on growing, or do you want to grow?
I definitely plan on growing.
Okay.
I've got myself fairly established with the baseball world now, with some of the local guys. There's always more associations I can do. My plan for growth is I have a basic website right now. Is now to go in and do the keywords and get it more
optimize it.
More optimized. So when somebody so I can make it more of a regional reach instead of just more of a set of a local reach.
Definitely.
What I have found is even though I have a website, the guys call me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had 2 calls from guys coming over here today.
Yeah.
Hey, are you open? I need some stuff.
Yeah.
I want to try to wean some of them. I mean, I love those guys.
Yeah, but you want to feed them through the website.
But I want to try to start getting people to go through the website, and that's how I want to grow it and broaden it out.
Yeah.
And then obviously growth. The other main thing is I need to get a shoe contract or something. I need to be able to provide shoes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, refs, they kind of wear a basic black shoe, right?
Basic black shoe. Either Reebok or New Balance are the 2 primary shoes that officials wear. There's other shoes out there. Those are the 2 that I want Reebok in particular is target.
So what would that look like to you? You would talk to Reebok or New Balance?
I've done some talking with them, but it was still, I think it was too new of a business for them to really take all that serious.
Oh, okay.
And now they've got to be right.
Yeah.
Especially Reebok.
Yeah. That's nice. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of refs, they want to get outfitted the whole get up with you. Yeah. Once you can offer that, I'm pretty sure you'll be you'll be good to go there. So what do you do right now to learn about your industry to gain knowledge? Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
That was the main. I'm out there umpiring every day.
Okay.
Most times during baseball season. Actually, there's no off season.
Not at all, huh? Yeah.
No.
It's
So
year
I know
round.
what the guys are wearing. I know what they like. And then it's just a matter of monitoring what the competition's doing. I have my suppliers, so I know what products they're supplying.
Oh, okay.
So this year was a real, finding out what products move and what don't.
Is there like a industry standard magazine or a website that you read
Not
or
a
subscribe to?
magazine.
No?
Well, there is a magazine. I mean, there's a referee magazine.
Yeah.
By NASA. And it's a good one. And in there, you see what people are wearing.
Yeah. I know with the industry I'm in, and you kind of have to keep up with the times. There's new stuff coming out, and there's new ways to skin the cat, and you got to figure it out.
Definitely. And the industry leader is Majestic. For baseball, it's Majestic.
I've seen that, yeah.
That's what the major league guys wear. That's what everybody else wears.
And Majestic. Yeah. So that's just an apparel company, right?
Yeah.
They just put their logo on it and give it to refs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get you there second. What does retirement look like to you? Do you plan on retiring or something?
I don't do that.
Yeah.
No, I love working. I love being out. As long as my legs hold out, I'll keep being an official as long as I can.
Yeah. That makes sense too. It's retirement.
And this is a business. Even if I can no longer be on the court or have to cut back, I can keep running.
Definitely. So, do you do basketball and baseball?
I do basketball and basketball.
Okay. Which one do you like more?
I like baseball.
Baseball?
Baseball.
Why is that?
I'm just more comfortable with the game.
Okay.
I'm just more comfortable out there on the field. That's longer than basketball. I love being outside.
Yeah.
The game, I like the game itself.
Okay, yeah. So you're more of a purist. You like, okay.
Yeah.
What? Give me a story of something that might have happened that kind of threw you for a loop from being a referee or an umpire.
Oh gosh. Well, there's always some quirky rules things that come up every now and then. In basketball, it's always somewhat the some of the administrative technicals. Somebody doesn't wear a right uniform. Those types of things.
Yeah.
Like, geez, how do we, what kind of technical, who gets it, those kind of things.
Yeah.
Quirky in basketball and baseball. You get some quirky plays. I know early on one of the funniest plays I ever had was we had a guy steal second. And as I'm going back in position, all of a sudden I hear an uproar, and they're throwing the ball back to first because he's jogging back to first. thought it was apparently a foul ball or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So I learned there is, never take your eyes off the play.
Okay. Never.
Because
Yeah.
you don't know what they're going to do. You never know.
Yeah.
You think you know where the ball should go.
But it doesn't.
Don't anticipate. Don't anticipate.
I like my dad always calls it the umpire spirit. Call it how you see it.
Absolutely.
I know when you're behind that home plate and you see a strike, you got to call it a strike right away. You can't do the strike. You have to just call it a strike.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think?
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
And that's the way I look at all the calls. And coaches come out and don't like a call.
Yeah.
I say, hey, look, this is what I saw. That's the way I interpret it. You beat the tag was there before the foot was on the base.
I know you probably hear a lot from parents, huh?
You ignore those.
You ignore it.
You care less.
Yeah.
Care less.
Yeah. Especially when the kids are younger. I know the parents get a little animated.
They're worse when they're young.
Oh,
Youth games,
why is that?
Because they're not experienced.
Oh.
The worst, and I actually did some soccer earlier on, 1.2, and the age group that's always the most difficult with parents is right around the 10, 11 year olds.
Wow.
They're just starting to be able to play a little bit, and now the parents say, oh man, my kid's going to get a college scholarship.
Yeah. No, they're not. Yeah, just give it up. Nice. So what are you going to do this year to give back to the community?
What I do I'm involved with the Concord Rotary.
Okay.
So that's a very good service.
Which one?
The Concord, we meet on Friday at noon.
Okay, so the big club.
The big club.
Okay, I went to the Concord Wednesday one.
Okay.
The midday lunch club. Yeah. I'm a part of the Walnut Creek Rotary Club.
Oh, you are right.
Sunrise.
Okay, Sunrise.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed getting involved in. It's a very big club. And stuff. Even on international scale. Through our club. So when it comes to giving back to the community, Rotary is primarily what I do.
Yeah. Do you so you're pretty involved in the extracurricular activities with Rotary, like the Saturday, Sunday stuff? Nice. Is it from being in a big club? How's the networking in that?
It's very good.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like mine because of the social capital, and it's a tight knit group. It's about 12 to 20 of us, but it's I like the atmosphere of it. But I know with the bigger club, like when I go to the big networking events and conferences, it's more people to get in front of. Yeah. And I know with your job and your skill set and your business, you can exploit that.
Yeah. Although I'm a bit of a niche, so I don't sell a lot of umpire stuff.
Yeah, but if somebody thinks of anything umpire, boom, Jeff, let's go. Yeah. That's great. That's great. So recommend one personal development book and one business book for our listeners.
Let's think about it. Personal development book. I've read some stuff, but I don't know recommending things. But the one book that kind of came to mind when I was thinking about this book I read back in the '90s was Who Stole My Cheese.
I love it. Yeah. Who Stole My Cheese.
And it's ironic. That's what actually prompted me to take a retirement or buyout offer from AT&T. I worked at AT&T.
Oh, you worked at AT&T too?
Yeah.
I used to work for them.
Yeah.
I was doing cable installs, a premises technician.
Okay. I was in call servicing.
Okay. Yeah.
Develop measurements and results.
Nice. It's good. Interesting company. Yeah.
But that's what prompted me to say, hey, I need to get ahead of the curve. I need to be adaptive.
Yeah.
And I've been adaptive ever since.
Nice.
With this thing, my businesses, I did the instant imprints, bookkeeping, taxes, and now the umpire stuff. So it's just been kind of it's kind of adapt and grow.
Yeah. Nice. That's a good book. I learned a lot about freeing yourself up and not really being handcuffed by the golden handcuffs. You have a good job, getting paid decent money. You want to keep it with good benefits, but you just got to be nimble.
You do.
Yeah.
Well, even if you want to stay in that job, you still got to be nimble.
Yeah.
Today is different than it was 20 years ago.
It's true. Yeah, there's
you stay. You got to make yourself more valuable.
Yeah.
Even in what I call my day job, I still got to be ahead of the curve.
Yeah. I learned that working from 22 to 52 or 62 to get that retirement and that ring and that Corvette. That's it's not there anymore.
No, that's rare.
One company isn't that loyal like it used to be. I heard so. Yeah. It's good that was a good book. I'm sure our listeners will get a lot from it. So one business book.
Well, that was more the business. That's the one book.
Oh, that's a business book. Okay.
Yeah, it was more the business. That was more business stuff.
Okay.
The last business book I read was interesting. It's funny, I couldn't remember the exact title of it. What it made me think was, it's like, who in group or your business is a roadblock.
Ooh,
There's a
yeah.
roadblock in the body.
Yeah.
And I actually started thinking about that. Every person, every business has somebody that somebody just got, well, ignore that person, don't talk to that.
Yeah.
What are they doing? They're a roadblock. And how to overcome those people.
Yeah.
The roadblocks in your business.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting.
That's a good topic, and we could talk hours on
Came to
that.
our Rotary Club and we talked to us a couple of years
The
ago.
author?
The author.
Oh,
did.
wow.
Yeah.
Nice. You guys probably have good speakers at that club,
We do
huh?
have
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting there. All right, so how can we find more about Jeff and what you do and what you're involved in?
I'm still have a link, a pretty strong LinkedIn presence.
Okay, I just added you, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a website. I also am involved in Facebook.
Okay.
I have a Facebook site for the
business
outlet.
Okay.
I need to use it more. That's part of the growth process.
Yeah, social
we have
network.
the website. It's also the growth process.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What would you say is your strongest asset in the social networking world? Would you say LinkedIn?
Yeah.
LinkedIn? So how do you use it? Give me a tip for LinkedIn.
For LinkedIn is looking at through your network if you need something.
Through your network.
Through the network. And I've had
Okay.
people contact me through the network. Hey, I've seen your friends with such and so, and he does this.
Yeah.
Can you introduce us?
Okay.
Types of things.
Wow.
It actually again serves me more in terms of the bookkeeping.
Oh, okay.
Bookkeeping work. In terms of meeting people and staying on top of things. But I'm also in an umpire association with the groups here. I've actually promoted myself a little bit within the umpire. There's an umpire group in
Oh, nice. So yeah, you can definitely
the
find
groups are one thing that really can be really interesting.
It's more intimate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. All right, so this is the last question. If you had a friend come to town and they were starving, they had to get something to eat, where would you take them to eat that best represents the Bay Area?
I would take them to Skomas in San Francisco. Skomas on
Skomas?
Fisherman's Wharf. It's an old-style Italian seafood restaurant on Fisherman's Wharf.
What's your favorite dish there? Everything, right?
Yeah. It's their seafood is excellent. It's all fresh.
Okay.
Usually whatever they have is fresh.
Nice.
It's fresh seafood with an Italian flavor.
Nice.
So it really is. It's an old North Beach. They got all the old pictures of all the old celebrities on the walls, all the baseball guys and football guys. They park your car for free.
Yeah. Nice. Well,
Skomas,
that's interesting.
Yeah, you should try it out.
Nice. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say thanks for taking the interview, the podcast. I'm sure our listeners got a lot from it. Now we know who to come to for umpire referee apparel.
Somebody that's doing that.
Definitely, yeah. Hook him up with Jeff. He's on LinkedIn, pretty strong, so hook him up through there. He shared that not to really follow the competition, but look at them. Make sure you know what they're doing and just, adjust to it. You got to be nimble. Who Moved My Cheese was the book that he recommended. And we're signing out from Chipotle and Martinez. And Jeff, I'll see you at the top.